Good morning. Today we are working on ripping out some walls and unscrewing some of the crazy fixtures in here and remodeling this downstairs. Got all kinds of stuff. This just is a bucket lid and goes straight to the outside, so bugs getting in. Yeah, we want to take out this wall here. This will be our new kitchen area, hopefully. Already have the water connection. Yeah, just some strange things like that. Design flaws. And bathroom, I think we're going to replace this shower and just put a tub in here. And we're going to widen this space a little so you don't bump your elbows. Rearrange and freshen this space up. Yeah, as you can see, just kind of rough cuts. It's all roughed in and, you know, no trim or anything. Lots of bugs and spiders coming out of here. So we're just gonna have to work with that. Today we are ripping out some of this rough sawn siding. Ripped out the wall of this really rough stuff. But the insulation looks good. It's all been put in pretty recently. And we're going to put more of this in here. It's nice and sealed up. Nice look. Alright, it's ripping out the wall paneling here, and today we picked up a new tub so we can take out this wall here, take out this big bulky shower,
aka forced trough.
Yes, and we will have kind of a rustic look in here, but we can open it up by putting in a tub instead of this. Also, this door frame that they put in is very busted. Cut a little sloppily. Lots of big gaps here. Can't wait to yank this out. Alright, before we rip out all this wood, we gotta unhook the solar setup. And we got a new power inverter today, so came just in time.
Yes. Beautiful. Guess we may not even have to unplug any of that. I just realized.
Yeah, we can keep the power on just.
Off the wall.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Alright, we just ripped out this other wall here to the bathroom. This is the shower right here.
Getting ready to put in some beadboard and make it look a little slicker in here and not a bug heaven.
Yeah, bug heaven in these big cracks.
The upstairs is where most of the bugs are, but
yeah,
we're going to ensure that the entire cabin is bug-free.
And get a matching aesthetic.
Yeah, this rough sawn lumber is not really my I think.
It's got these big splinters that can, if you just rub up against this, you could get a splinter sticking your clothes.
Splinter board.
Splinter board. Not nice on your clothes or your skin. It looks really nice. This is really what I want to get fixed to these. This little area. That was something Miss Frances remembered about this place, was the light fixtures were wrong. All right, it is a construction zone in here. Have almost all the walls out here. This wall is hanging on by a thread here. Give it a shake. Yeah, we're gonna take that out, open it up in here. There we go. Awesome. Open it up in here.
This one, let me grab, before I rip out the floor and sit up a little more, let me grab this one.
Wall is down.
Get it with this guy.
So it is nice and open in here now. This will be more of the living space. Good morning. Starting our day off by ripping out the bathroom. Josh is cutting these water lines because we're ripping the shower out today. Boom. And 2.
And this is just a start. I'm sure we're gonna have to do
Many
a lot more of
cuts.
this, but yeah, we'll save these pieces.
So still got to take this wall. Got a lot of this. My least favorite thing about this bathroom is this tiny narrow thing. So excited to have this coming down today. Here it is. Work in progress. Josh was in here rerouting the water lines and taking care of the plumbing aspect because that is not in my wheelhouse. Also, for some reason, the pump was out here in the living room and it's super loud, so he moved that behind the toilet now. Yeah, so we got all of this put in and we should have a working shower today probably, so that is exciting. We have all the tools and stuff to put a drain. Here's the kind of cool tub we went with, the trough style. And as you can see, we might keep going with this old sheet metal that actually came from an old barn from the 1800s. So, looking good in here. And then after that is done, we can put up a wall.
Yeah.
And start, welcome back, filling in the space, filling in the walls. But yeah, it was really nice this morning to not have a wall so close to me on the toilet and just have that open space in here. It is a small space, but
Give ourselves a little bit of extra room where we
yeah,
can.
you have to make your small space comfortable and usable and have a flow to it.
Tub. Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, it's a good
Iron
size.
tub.
It's tiny house tub.
We get to hang out in our tub.
I'll sit there, you sit there.
Yeah.
Yep, I'll have a shower and tub capabilities.
It's even big enough for 2.
Yes. Having a little trouble getting this shower out the door. Hard to believe he built this place around this shower, but he did. So we're going to chop it up. Here it is. This is where our tub will go. Take down that wall. Open it up in here. So
Let's chop it up. Alright, here goes something. Out the door.
yep. We were not able to get this out the door yesterday. We tried twisting it and every which way. So that is why we were cutting this up. I didn't mention that. So, yep. That was fun. Well, guess we aren't going to be selling this.
Some more half a shower. Whoops, might be.
Here's the old shower. Alright, very cool.
Buckets are super useful.
Had compost in it, but should we grab the other piece?
Yeah. We'll come in on the other side.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, this piece is the small piece.
Yeah.
Probably the side you cut yourself on.
Probably.
Today we are trying to get some walls up. So we're gonna do a little half and half wall over here. But we got some nice pieces already cut.
The hole's pretty big under the house, so I have a little bit of leeway. Yeah. Oh, that's hot.
Yeah, it was hot.
Let me grab some tape and clean up those metal shavings so that it's not working its way into anyone.
Okay. Yep, don't want no metal shavings in this yard with these paws. And I go barefoot sometimes.
Tape is cheap.
Feet aren't cheap. All right, checking on the tub here.
We got our new bathtub, and
Wait.
the drain, you know, there's no inset here, so we found something that would fit perfectly and give us that inset that we need. So
It was not draining because it was too flat, and there's no tool to actually do this job. So what we saw was get a round rock to kind of create an indentation. We could not find a round rock, but I remembered that I had a cylindrical rock that would do the trick. So we're using the shivalingum. So maybe if you have one of those, this is one of the uses.
it's about perfect to me.
Will you show the shivalingum real quick?
I will.
It's a really neat rock that's naturally tumbled by a river. So yeah, this has a nice perfect shape. Yeah, that is so perfect. The guy in the video said we could also use a baseball or something, but
He used a round river rock, and we went to the river looking for one. Didn't have much luck. And
we don't have any round rocks.
Darcy happened to remember that we have this almost perfectly cylindrical shivalingum.
It's kind of like a tool more than just
that should work.
a rock that brings sexy things to your life.
It's a good luck stone.
Yeah. Here! The floor is a centimeter higher, maybe a couple centimeters higher. So now it's a little offset from where this original.
Took a little bit of time. Had to hammer out this metal here so that we can pieces hooked up. It'll work for a cabin.
Certainly. Little evening update. Josh is getting a shower in tonight. He is determined. And working on the drain right now?
Yeah.
That's great. It's got this nice silver look. I like it. How's it going in here?
It's going a little frustrated. Usually you want to lock it in from this angle and drop it down, but trying to get around this corner.
So maybe in hindsight, start from left and go right?
Yeah, wherever you have less cuts to do at the end is probably a good idea.
That's alright though, looks like.
But we're good.
Okay.
There we go. Well,
Been relentlessly making cuts in
at least
here.
we got enough room.
Alright.
Snap it back in. So we got this little handy dandy tool here.
Cool, and a mallet so you don't damage the tile, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Something like that. Okay.
This little guy locks everything in.
Oh, I see. Okay.
We got one more tap over here.
Oh.
And there it is.
Oh, that's
Clean scene.
that's very satisfying.
Yeah, it's not bad. But
Wow, this looks so much better. I mean, we went from cheap sticky tiles to these really nice kind of click-in tiles.
yeah.
But they're still budget friendly, so.
This next part will go quicker since I've already installed the toilet
Toilet hole.
once before.
India
hole,
toilet.
Shower hole. But this is the first time I've installed.
This is a waterproof tile. I wonder if you could just have a shower straight down onto this tile?
No.
With a drain?
It's
No.
water resistant. It's
Oh,
not
okay.
waterproof.
Makes me wonder, but
And also,
I do.
all the edges are supposed to keep a 1/4 inch of space.
Okay.
And,
Well,
you know.
we're just going to use
This is
some
my
trim.
first time using stick together. Well, it's not even sticky tile. It's just clipped together tiles, basically.
So this is going to be the annoying part.
Yeah.
All right, installing the toilet ring.
All right, we've just got a rubber toilet ring because this flange is actually not level with the floor. We don't need this riser here.
Oh.
Learned that from some other YouTube
So this
video.
is better than the wax ring.
Supposedly, that's what the
At least you don't have to scrape it out with a
packaging
razor
says.
blade, so.
I'd assume that these two little spots here on the bolts are for where you're supposed to cut it off. I wish they would just make them shorter because
Okay.
I can already tell it's going to be too long, but you just slide these in.
Well, maybe they make
To
them
the
long
flange
just in
here.
case you have extra long holes.
Extra long toilet holes.
So wait, they sear, make
Yeah.
this part so you can go cut it?
Yeah, I'll need to get a little hacksaw blade for that, but
Maybe it'll fit?
where the toilet's gonna go. Oh no, I already imagine it's gonna be a bit long, but
Okay.
these are
Good
just
imagination.
to hold it here. These are just to hold these bolts in place.
The floor looks great.
Thank you.
And I think I'm going to paint
It's
that.
my first time putting in this kind of floor.
Well, you did great. I think I'm going to put in that, paint that vanity kind of black or gray to match this. Maybe gray would look better than the black.
Yeah. Gray might be nice.
Right?
Match the outside.
We're
of the
going with
house,
a gray thing with this cabin. I'll try and add some light to this because it is end of day, evening. We're still working.
It's been a long day. Good to go there. And because we're off grid, I'm gonna reinstall our little 12-volt pump. Eventually we'll switch this out for an AC pump. It's funky, but
Yep,
it'll
I
be
think
hidden
in
by
the
the
previous video I showed that the pump was behind the toilet now. So let's get that toilet back in here.
really simple. Hook this up for the battery connectors.
Of course.
Positive, negative. Took a little creative thinking to re-hook up the water lines. This pump was actually set in the living room, and I just really didn't like that. So
Yeah, that's
I did a
another
little
video.
bit of reworking and set it up in here so that we've got the inlet behind the toilet. Don't have to see it. Somehow it's actually quieter sitting on its side instead of up against the wall, so it's nice. Just make sure these are nice and tight. Some people use plumber's tape, but I haven't had any issues with leakage on these connections here, so I'm just going with it.
Going without it.
True.
Asher says, "Who is that bird who tweets in such a way?"
Still feels like a lot. Maybe more.
Pro tip: prop all your doors open so that you're good. You don't have to kick your doors open.
This part's the fun part. You just want to.
Just a game of lining up. The ancient game. Do as the Romans do. Up, 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 up. Okay, down. There it is.
That side, got that side.
There it is. We've all seen them before. Maybe we didn't realize the connection here. We've made the connection.
I think it's floating a little bit.
Do we need the riser, perhaps?
No, that would add
Oh,
more.
never mind.
That would add a little more space. So
Oh, never mind.
try and center this.
There's a little bit of flotage. I have seen, maybe that's why some people caulk it, but that's too much, huh?
Yeah. Shouldn't have to if it's
Oh,
done
okay.
right, but
If it's nice and flush.
may have to just get some little plastic shims. But we'll see how much it tightens down with these little guys.
Okay. Yeah, perhaps putting fastening these will
These are the fasteners.
bring
that
it down.
came
Bring
with
it
the
down.
toilet, so we'll see.
Okay.
And that just feels like I did something wrong. That shouldn't just be spinning. Those need to go under. Alright, let me do a quick reset here.
Sometimes you just gotta take a gander. Or do not take any ganders at all. Leave the birds alone.
Seems like a lot. This will,
Maybe you need to hit that with the mallet.
no.
Okay. If you thought about hitting it with a mallet, don't do that. Yeah, I'm sure that's just the seal, and once you seal it down,
Yeah, I mean there'll be
it'll,
pressure.
yeah. Since this is not a traditional wax seal.
Yeah, we did have a wax seal in here before, and it was just not doing what it was supposed to either, so I'd imagine this is probably supposed to be set into the subfloor.
Hey everyone, this is possibly our last day of remodeling down here, fingers crossed. As you can see, it's looking great in here, and we only have a few more spots to fill. So just this front part here. We've got a couple more pieces, and we're gonna try and make do with a lot of the leftover pieces we had. And try and fill this all in and get this finished as quick as possible.